Hi guys, hola mi gente,
Hola mis amores.
bienvenidos, welcome back to the Listen Ash channel.
Although this year has been super difficult, we wanted to share with you guys 20 things we are thankful for in the year 2020. Our top thing that we learned in 2020 was that we had to depend on God. And whether or not you believe in God or a higher power, whatever you believe in, all of we that we have learned is that sometimes we depend on the things outside of our control. Second thing that I learned in 2020 is how I learn, and more specifically what things don't help me learn. Like for example, if I have my phone near me or anything like that, I know what things don't help me and what things are helping me to learn, even though we're in our houses the majority of the time. One thing I learned also is that I'm an auditory learner, but at the same time, I need to be hands-on with my material. Appreciating the blessings, big or small they are. Gratefulness. To be gracious with oneself. Giving yourself a little bit of grace, although you may have shortcomings, fallouts, you are doing a spectacular job. You are alive here in 2020. You have made it. You have done great, sweetie. Be gracious with yourself. To pray first thing in the morning. It may not happen every single morning, but once I get to it, I know my day goes 1,000 times better than without praying first thing in the morning. This one's a little bit of a funny one. How we learned how to make 3-ingredient pancakes, which is banana, grinding up some oats in a food processor, NutriBullet, whatever you have at home. And you can add honey, you can add chocolate chips, whatever. The third ingredient is whatever you make it. Oh wait, baking soda. Okay, don't forget the baking soda because then you're gonna have some flat pancakes. Learn how to air fry cookies. If you didn't know that was a thing, now you know it. Just look it up on Google or even on YouTube. We learned how to make cookies this year. We taught our family how to play board games. And although that sounds very easy, that was very hard for us to do. And it has to do a lot with point number 11. We learned how to teach like a Bible class. I learned how to teach the kids in my local church, and my sister taught the youth in our local church. 11, to be patient. Okay. This year, I learned how to use Zoom, and if it wasn't for this pandemic, I don't think I've ever would have used Zoom. Comment down below if you relate. Listening to podcasts, we have our favorite ones. Liz Marie listens to Stephanie Sue at the current moment. I'm watching PB, Pretty Basic by Remy, Ashton, and Alicia Marie. So listening to podcasts has been one of the best blessings during this year. I forgot to also mention one of my favorite YouTubers. I've been subscribed to her for like 4 years. And her name is Jordan Shannon. She has a podcast. Go check her out. We both learned a lot more about our shortcomings, and we're kind of in the process right now learning how to fix them or how to make them better and make it not affect our lives as much as it does right now. Also being self-aware of what makes us happy, what is going on with our lives, just knowing where we want to put ourselves for a better version of ourselves. That's where we want to be. So like creating a plan to get there is kind of like what we've been kind of doing at this time. Online shopping. Guilty as charged. I got a little too comfortable using my PayPal, using Quick Pay with all the small businesses, because you guys know we love that. Use our credit card, creating mad accounts like Sephora. That was the worst thing I could have done for myself, but online shopping has been great. In 2020, we got more comfortable with singing in front of others, which include our family, our friends, and even complete strangers. Like if you watch like a series that my sister did earlier, the MSCE experience thing, she sang in front of people she didn't know. I just got more comfortable singing like in my church or like with my friends and with my family, which is something so small, but like life is too short not to make memories because you're afraid of sounding bad. So it's more important to make these experiences, whether it be over like FaceTime or Zoom. Don't be afraid to like sing in front of others. And also finding your voice is key. Point is near and dear to our hearts as a Hispanic girls. we have learned in this year a lot of Spanish. We have utilized it in everything. When I mean everything, I mean everything. We took classes. We did Duolingo, okay? Duolingo, that's hard. If you haven't done that, that's a learning website. We had to do it in classes from school. We literally, at work, when we had jobs, we had to always be translating because sometimes we'd be the only ones that can speak Spanish in our buildings. Also, translating in our church, which was an amazing tool because in our church, there are only four people that can translate, and we're one of those four. So we really had to step up our game. And also, we utilized, by getting better in Spanish, we were able to have such amazing conversations with our grandparents, with our aunts and uncles, even people at the grocery stores, 6 feet in between. But like, we literally use Spanish in every part of this year, and it just helped us so much to connect with people because, yeah, we know English mostly, but when you can connect with someone in their language, the connection just runs deeper. And in this year, we just started branching out into listening to more genres. If, you don't already know, like, it's good to experience other types of music. We started listening to like more trap music. Not that we weren't listening to it before, but we were listening to trap, hip hop, pop. A lot of instrumentals, like piano instrumentals, like for studying and stuff like that. The next video that will be uploaded, we'll try to put the cards, is 21 YouTubers that you should be watching. So if you're watching this, you should go click on that video once you're done watching this, okay? So we're gonna go into some of our favorite artists there too. So no se lo pierdan. Kind of learned how to judge less, and that seems like very weird thing to say, but at the same time, like, this year has really taught me a lot to have a lot of compassion and empathy for people. And like, even if for like 5 seconds I can put myself in someone else's shoes and begin to understand why they act the way that they do, and it has caused me to be able to understand people. And it truly reminds me of a song that says like, Jesus would love first and everything like that. So I feel like in walking in other people's shoes and judging less and seeing people like for what they are, whether they're broken, together, mad, or whatever they are, you get to understand who they are, and that you become a more understanding person. And that's the greatest way to show not your character to people, but on an individual level, you get to talk and have better conversations. Our last and our final point had really started in the month of March, which is this year has taught us to slow down. Me and Liz Marie, like, we can't even tell you, like, even if you personally know us, our life was go, go, go. Like, there was never a time where we relaxed in this year, and even the end of 2019, where basically we only came to our house to sleep. This year has taught us to really focus and hone into our family, our friends. Like, our friends need us to check on them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope that you are blessed today. God bless you, and we love you very much. Don't forget to join the Little Chili fam. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below one thing you are grateful for, and we will love to see your comment. With that being said, bye mi gente, bye mis amores.